Good morning. MLB Central is presented by Hyundai. Let's go. The crumble menu is terrible today. Yikes.
I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday is my version of a really good day. It was a little drizzle rain, right? I always love being outside and playing some golf or doing whatever. But it was a little drizzle rain. The Masters was on.
Okay.
There was day games. Bled into Baltimore, Boston, Philly Pirates. I mean,
So you just laid on your cap. Oh gosh.
Which, by the way, I worked so hard in the off-season to give it all away in 2 weeks of being back in this apartment. I'm so sick and tired.
What do you mean?
Because when I go to the grocery store, because I have to go for myself,
you end up getting bad stuff.
I buy bad stuff.
You can't go hungry.
You can't have that in the. You can't have it in the house.
A pint of Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream goes down like a bottled water at 49 years old. It's crazy.
Don't buy it.
I don't like chocolate ice cream.
You know what you do? You open up the container while in the store, sniff it, and then put it back.
And then eat lettuce.
How about the people that eat it,
that
eat it, chew it up, and then they spit it out?
Did you say you only eat chocolate ice cream?
I don't like chocolate ice cream.
Oh,
what?
No.
Hey, just to be fair,
Vanilla.
you mentioned crumble. You mentioned
Vanilla.
crumble. There's some good options here, but the Monster M&M cookie, crumble, you're better than
You're better than that.
You're better than
We all know.
Wait, you like vanilla?
I like cookies and cream.
I like cookies and cream.
How basic is that?
Yeah. Well, she's a basic.
Some chocolate at you.
Oh my gosh. Come on. How many years did you play in the minors?
Oh my God! I got called up after 2, but I rode the train back to AAA. Probably a total of 4.
Okay, because Tyler J spent the past 5 years wondering if he would ever get a chance at the big time. This is why I love the game. 29 years old, 8th inning at Truist. Look at this. Gets a shot. Lefty reliever pitched the final 2 innings in the Mets win. 1 earned, 5 hits in his MLB debut. He was the first rounder.
I was gonna say he was a first rounder out of University of Virginia.
Right? But health issues he's been dealing with, and he got the sweetest opportunity, and he nailed it. And this was him post-game.
Got married in 2021, and I just had 2 daughters that are 4 months old. So just so that, they get to know, Dad never quit, which means a lot to me. So it definitely means a little bit more nowadays than before.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. That's really cool.
I keep thinking
everyone's got a different journey.
Yeah.
That's why. No, I'm not kidding you. That's why I wanted to come work here in the first place.
Why?
Because I had played on 8 teams. I had played coast to coast, every division. I had met so many people. I had met different philosophies in different organizations. And I felt like 95% of the guys that are in the big leagues, their heart is good. And all of them have a different grind.
Yeah.
So I wanted to tell their stories. That was like a guy like Tyler J.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Or a guy like Bobby. Bobby Witt's putting a game on notice, people.
You stop it right now. Robert, how you feel about your Astros?
What did I tell you about the Astros
my
at the
gosh.
beginning?
He's going oppo on curveballs from right-handers.
Vinny Pasquantino, bottom of the first. Watch out. Spoke after this game, said a perfect 7-0 on the homestand, and we are giving it our all.
They needed length from Hunter Brown yesterday.
Wait a second, though,
and
Robert.
They did not get it.
I'm going to need Joe Espada to go get him a little bit quicker than he did.
I don't know what options you got.
His season's wrecked.
Nick Lofton.
Yeah,
put up 9 runs in the first.
He really has been struggling all season, and he struggled at times last season as well. The Astros' Achilles heel, and Chandler Rome did a great article on it in The Athletic. Their off-season planning. They didn't get enough pitching.
It's just ripping your highlight.
It really is. But I was just going to say, Bobby Witt had a single in that inning before he had the home run in that inning.
He had 2 hits in the same inning.
Mikel Garcia and the Pasquatch had 2 hits as well.
Yikes.
9 runs, 11 hits.
Yes.
Woo!
Watch your throw. Get off me.
Get off me. I got to be great.
That's his football back.
By the way,
you
run into Bobby Witt again, you're released.
I always hear you say he's such a special player, and he affects the game in so many ways. He's still second, throwing error, and Witt Jr. still third. I mean, later in that bat, this is the payoff right here. Boom.
Pasquatch is hot now.
Doubles to right.
Isn't it amazing? You start slow, and it's one.
Oh, look at where
move.
that pitch is. 97 at his chest.
Royals have the best 13-game start since 2016. Bobby Witt, post-game.
We're just putting together great at-bats. We know Brady's on the mound, get him a couple runs, and then just put together good at-bats, like I said, and just compete up there, stick to our plan and approach, and just battle. Just saying, the boys are playing some ball right now. We're having a lot of fun, both on and off the field, and it's a lot of fun, like I said. I've been watching the Masters and playing the big fade, so that's what I was trying to do today. Yeah, just we were both going for the ball, trying to make a play, and then he hopped over me, and we got the out. That was all the thing that mattered. Pretty special, the fans out here. We love them. We're going to keep it rolling and do something special this year. So thank you, guys.
They're special so far. They put up 13 on the Astros on Thursday. A 7-0 homestand makes you feel a certain way, and they've outscored opponents. Nays gave me this 48-13 in that 7-game win.
Who was on that 88 team, Nays? Dive in on that.
I mean, I saw Bobby Witt dump Gatorade on Salvi. It was 2 games ago. And I thought to myself, this is the old and the new perfect. You know, Derosa always talks about the perfect mix coming together. And they're having a lot of fun. It looks like it from the TV screen.
George Brett, Frank White, Danny Tartable.
Danny Tartable.
Oh, I love Danny.
Hal McRae, was he on that team?
Oppo Bombs. Bo Jackson was on the 88 Royals.
Yeah.
God. All right, so we have like this running gag on the show about what I used to do when we'd go play the Royals.
In a landlocked state.
You'd stay at the Intercontinental Hotel with that big fountain. I made a couple hundred walking in that fountain one night. I did that. You won't go in that fountain. Yes, I will. Couple $100 later. Woke up the next morning, looked at what was in that fountain. I wasn't too happy. I had to go get like a tetanus shot.
God forbid.
But I digress. We used to go across the street into this this beautiful area of restaurants and shops, and there was a Kona grill there.
Yeah.
And everyone posted up and got sushi, but you guys make a joke because it's a barbecue spot.
Yeah.
Correct.
You like barbecue?
First place I ever had
Cornbread?
First place I ever had Cheesecake Factory was in Kansas City.
I love Cheesecake Factory, the Oreo cheesecake.
Wait a second, that has nothing to do
Change
with
your
barbecue.
life.
Yeah, sorry about
Cheesecake
that.
Factory.
There's too many things on the menu, though.
Yeah.
Are you going pulled pork, brisket,
mac and
chicken,
cheese.
Brisket.
mac and cheese?
Brisket, mac and cheese.
Well, I think
No ribs, though.
I think Mac Quattraro.
Opened up a barbecue.
He might have opened up a barbecue spot,
All right,
and the line is out the door. He's getting rave
look at that.
reviews. There was 9 runs and 11 hits. Take a look. So
Yelp
what are you gonna
page is
order when you come in? First off, let's rip what they did in the first inning, because Hunter Brown probably would have pulled you after the 5 runs were scored, but we left you in there to die. 9 runs, 11 hits. That does not happen often. So I wanted to rip through this, but we're going to start ordering some sandwich, a la what we did with the Dodgers back in the day, creating the Dodger Deli. Matty Q's barbecue was on fire, and he's taking a breaking ball from a right-hander, dead right field. The people at home that played in the show and got in the box knows how difficult that is to do. He is putting the league on notice, like I said. So what are you going to order? Maikel Garcia might order the line drive. This guy has been really good for this team. Early going, slugging .472 with 3 homers, 12 RBIs in 13 games this season. He's 15th in Major League Baseball with a 51% hard hit rate over the last 2 seasons. I want the Bobby Ball game. The number 7, please. 358, 4 homers, 8 RBIs, 3 stolen bases in the early going. Maybe you want to get it
Where did
on.
his net go?
The pass squad.
Oh my God.
It's like the old 96er and John Candy, the great outdoors right there.
Why is he wearing mine?
I don't know. But Vinny went 6 for 8 with a homer and 8 RBIs over his last 2 games after starting 4 for 37.
Captain. The best.
The old reliable.
The guy.
When you walk in. Sal Perez. By the way, he's mixed in 2 homers, 10 RBIs, and 841 OPS in 13 games this season. It's all coming together for the Royals. They're swinging a hot bat. Maybe you want something with a little kick. You get through the big boys, and then all of a sudden, MJ Melendez in his mock neck steps up, eye black on, and takes you deep.
He's got swag.
Yes, he does. 325 average, 3 homers, and 8 RBIs. And something a little bit different, the Velasquez Vittles. Has anyone dived in on Nelson Velasquez? 325, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. And if you want something maybe for the pitchers, there's a triple threat. We're going to get 2 of the 3 late here with John Casey, the Skybox, Cole Reagans, Brady Singer. But don't forget about Seth Lugo.
Yeah.
They went out and got Michael Wacha. Some savvy veterans mixed in this lineup. Matt Quattro's barbecue spot is getting rave reviews. They are smoking hot right now.
How's their sweet tea?
It
There's
better be
nothing
good.
better.
Oh.
The Royals are in
cornbread.
town to take on the New York Mets for a weekend series. The Astros, meantime, their next 6 games are against the Rangers and the Braves, back-to-back. And to make matters worse, those games are at Minute Maid Park, where they have really, really, really struggled. So
It's raining outside.
yeah.
Houston does not look. There's something missing.
What have I been?
Wait. Well, you got to let it breathe. There's
What do you
152
mean?
games.
Middle relievers that they had?
I'm big on
they
the
had?
chemistry of your team. I'm big on it. I think the Josh Hader move was, unneeded, a luxury item that kind of threw it off its axis.
You love Josh Hader. You're just saying
Josh
in that
Hader's
team.
amazing. He's
course.
arguably the best closer in the game.
Agreed.
But I have a guy in my locker room that has gotten the biggest outs in the sport, and now I just replaced them.
Yep. Yeah.
So you can say what you want, but that throws it off.
Let's go to Boston for the Orioles and the Red Sox. That was our showcase game last night here on the network. And
Feeling feisty.
what
Pilar is
about
good in the booth.
Colton Cowser?
Pilar's
Cy Ranch, stand up. Colton Cowser from outside the Houston area with his first career home run, and the Orioles cut the lead to 2-1 in the 8th. Anthony Santander. This game got squirrely in the later innings.
It really did.
Santander wraps it around Pesky's pole, and it's a 3-2 Baltimore lead. But in the home half, Connor Wong. Whose house? Cougs' house. The former University of Houston Cougar with his first career pinch hit homer, and we're tied at 3. But in the 9th, you got runners at first and second. Jackson Holliday still looking for his first hit. Kenley Jansen, Gibson swinging. Holliday starting his young career 0 for 8. In the 10th, Gunnar Henderson leading off, going off. Isaiah Campbell in his last couple of outings, 8 hits, 8 earned runs. 5-3 Baltimore, and then Cowser again. Second of the night. Orioles go on to win 9-4. Here's Colton Cowser with J.P. Morosi after the win.
Colton, congratulations. What a night. First and most important question, where is the ball from your first Major League home run?
I believe McCann got it. It came back onto the field. I believe he got it from the ball girl. So I want to say thanks to him.
The 10th inning, 3-0 count. Were you surprised to get the green light?
A little bit. Then I kind of just got the green light. I was like, let's just treat it like it's 2-0. Don't swing at a bad pitch. Just make sure it's your pitch and put a good swing on it and be on time.
That really was an entertaining game.
It really was, Robert.
Reese McGuire gets kicked out. The
When
Red
you
Sox,
can't get kicked
when
out.
you can't get, I mean, there was so much going on.
Quick. I wonder what he said right there. For that umpire to chuck
Yeah,
it
me
that
too.
quick was a little ridiculous.
There was definitely some expletives, but that was a crazy, crazy scene. Look at the splits this season. In the first 6 innings, they're just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
All right? But then beyond, once you get to the 7th and beyond, they really start to lean on you. And D-Row, this lineup is deep. It is real deep.
It makes you realize it's a young man's game, but I think you got to have a little dirt in your cleats to win a World Series. But good God, Robert.
Yeah.
I mean, Colton Cowser's basically replaced Austin Hayes, who started in left field for the American League All-Star team. He gets off to a slow start. Colton jumps right in there and is blasting balls over the green monster. The list goes on and on of guys, like I was just saying to Lauren, if you're going into the team store today, whose jersey you buying?
Gunner.
I'm buying Gunners too, by the way.
He's tailor-made to play that position.
But you look around what they're going to be able to do, and Jackson Holliday's just the start. I mean, we saw Gunnar Henderson walk away with the Rookie of the Year last year. Here comes Jackson, but there's more on the back end of this. So a lot to like.
By the way, Kenley Jansen, 15 years. Been doing I was just on his baseball reference page.
I'll get into Boston a little bit here as well. Garrett Whitlock's thrown the ball good for them. Cutter Crawford's thrown the ball
Pitching's been
good
better
for
than
them.
maybe most people thought.
Pitching's been better, but the defense is a problem. And I think the domino effect of Trevor Story going down is going to Alex Cora's got his work cut out for him. But I'm going to start with the jersey that myself and Lauren would buy, because I agree with you. Between him and Bobby Witt, these might be my two favorite players in the entire sport. Let's get into Gunnar Henderson because he does everything over the top well. We talk about toolsed out, wants to play a premium shortstop position. He makes this play look super easy, and he's got an absolute cannon for an arm. The reason I'm showing these easy defensive plays for Gunnar Henderson is, pause this real quick. Going down to spring training and having a chance to do some demos with the likes of Nolan Arenado and Francisco Lindor and talking to Dansby Swanson. Coaches at home, especially youth coaches at home, a lot of these guys are doing a lot of their infield drills one-handed. What do I mean by that? They're making a lot of their moves. They're not doing the old fundamental funnel it to the belt, 2 shuffles. They almost feel like the analytics are telling them that 80 to 90% of the balls that they're fielding on a nightly basis, they're doing with one hand. So they want to do their drills with one hand. And what you're seeing is a lot of shortstops and third basemen almost play the ball into a one-handed kind of move. And I watched Gunnar Henderson. If you can run that back real quick, the defense, I mean, this is a play he could easily set up in front of and turns it into almost a one-handed. I'm sure he's working on drills like that. 2 shuffle sets his feet. This is opening day. Real quick, pause. This is opening day, bottom of the first. The Angels have already scored a run and gone up 1-0. The ability to know and how to read how to run bases. You don't need your third base coach if you know where the outfielders are playing and you trust your speed. There's about 2 or 3 guys in the league that go first to third on this ball. Run it. Adley Rutschman gets jammed. Little floater to right field. I mean, Gunnar, that's doing it with nobody out, but that's a great read. So he gives me base running as well. And he gives me pop for days. This is a right-handed pull hitter hitting that over, and he steps on it. He knows he's got this over the monster from the left side. So real quick, pause this, bring up the boards of his StatCast stuff. StatCast notes, 52.8 hard hit percentage since the start of 2023. That's 10th in the league. He's got an absolute cannon, 90.2 miles an hour arm strength in 2023. That's 5th among infielders, and he's 6 StatCast runner runs since 2023, tied for the MLB lead with Bobby Witt Jr. So he brings all the tools to the table. And I'm telling you, I don't say this lightly, because the guy I'm going to comp him to is the guy who taught me more about the game, my dad, Rudy Jaramillo, and get into it. Chipper Jones is a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the best third basemen to ever do it. Came up as a shortstop, eventually moved over to third base. I don't know if that's the template for Gunnar. I know he wants to stay at short, but good Lord. Chipper had the ability to roast balls the other way like a right-handed pull hitter. He swung a 34.5-inch bat, 34 ounces, just an absolute log. And he dominated the whole southeast of the country for an extended period of time. So I see that in Gunnar Henderson. I just see an absolute star, and the game is going to slow down even more to him. He is a beast. Okay, Boston Red Sox. Got nothing but love for Alex Cora. Let's get into it. And there's been some bright spots. Tyler O'Neill, change of scenery, has been incredible. Jared Duran has been super at the top of the order. He's infectious. Whitlock's throwing the ball good. Cutter Crawford's throwing the ball good. But you're going to take on Baltimore in a 3-game set coming into Fenway. Your defense was porous at best in 2023. And every day you gave the Baltimore Orioles extra outs. Every day. Pause this real quick. And I'm not here to pick on Tyler O'Neill because he's gotten off to a great start. But you have to let the game and the score dictate.
What do you mean?
What? 5-0 lead right here. We got how many out in this situation? There's no way. There's man on first. There's no way that Ryan Mountcastle's going first to third on this ball. So there's no reason for Tyler O'Neill to come through this like he's going to make a play at third base. Run it. Just set up and get the ball in. We're just giving extra bases for no reason in that spot. Now it's second and third, and now we're in trouble. Nobody out. It was all series long last night. Big spot. This changed the whole game. Routine play. You're in the right position.
Also a double play they couldn't turn.
Right here, Robert.
Yep.
This one's like mental
tough.
to me
Yeah.
because you've played shortstop your entire life. You know you have replay all over you. How do you not touch the bag in that situation? This all led to Baltimore eventually winning this ball game. So Alex has got his work cut out. And I think we can put up the full screen. Outs above average since the start of 2023. I mean, it's by a mile.
Wow.
The Story injury is going to really have a domino effect because I think he covered up some of Devers' misgivings at third base.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there. So I want to see Alex piece this together. They got to play better D. Have to, period. Especially against the great teams. And I want to get into Colton Cowser again because he had just an absolute monster series. And he got off to a tough start. I want to look at this. He got off to a tough start last year when he came to the big leagues. He went 7 for 61 as one of their top prospects last year. Took it on the chin, came back to spring, had a monster spring, 6 bombs in spring training. He's behind Austin Hayes. He's behind potentially Cedric Mullins, Santander in the outfield, and he's saying, how do I get my ABs? I want to take you back. I don't think people realize in 2021, he was the 5th overall pick. Here he is on draft day, listening to Am Singer and Dan O'Dowd describe what they see.
So many comps to this guy. What do we think? Brandon Nimmo is one that I've heard some people say, including you, Dan O'Dowd. What do you think?
I think he looks like Brandon Nimmo. Profiles in left field. It's just all his mannerism, the way he hits. The power's a bit of a projection at this point in time. That's why I put him in a comp with Brandon Nimmo.
Sam Houston State came into Fenway. He's starting to feel pretty confident. Maybe he is Brandon Nimmo because he was going oppo and then he stomped on this ball in the top of the 10th. That's every stitch in Fenway. And I just want to show you a great swing. Pause this. This one's going to this is the pull homer. This is the opposite field homer. And we always talk about, and Case will come out here, there's not 3 different swings. There's point of contact. There's the same swing. I'm here, it's going to right center. I'm here, it's center field. I'm here, it's pull side. Watch this. At the point of contact, please stop. Stop. Look at that. Basically the same swing. It's just point of contact, rhythm, and timing. This ball is destroyed to right center. Like I said, he's got the power to drive it oppo over the monster. So he had a series for the ages, and he's going to be in there. He's forcing Brandon Hyde's hand. Baltimore's good. Baltimore's really good.
And now it's Jackson Holliday and Jackson Churio, 2 20-year-old stars, the future of our game.
Athletic, Gunner's the dude.
He's a dude.
Wow.
The Red Sox gave up, what was the note, Nays? 16 unearned runs this season. That is the most in baseball. On MLB
You make me happy too, Shahad.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
We got a couple of Kansas City Royals in studio here
Yes.
joining us later, Brady Singer and Cole Reagan.
2 studs.
You were unaware of the Pasquatch, the Sasquatch bit that they have.
What have I been watching?
That Harry and the Hendersons was
Great.
walking out.
It's so good.
Awesome.
Yeah, look at this. You were not aware of this?
I love this.
Every time Vinny Pasquantino gets a knock or gets on base at home, this guy will come out, and it's the
so
best.
good.
Dude, I'd be rooting for Vinny to get a hit
Do you
so
believe
much.
in Sasquatch?
I kind of do. I've seen some
You
pictures.
think there's a gigantic guy walking in the woods?
Oh, you think there's too much video?
Wow.
There's definitely
All right.
There's aliens.
Mind blown.
There's definitely aliens.
You've been a gigantic guy walking in the woods before.
100%.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah.
This is your time. The guys that have been doing it.
Let's go.
So let's get after
Let's
it.
go. I'm fired up. That first great debut. Let's go. Let's see.
Lucas, keep him on camera.
Let's see who's.
I need to box you.
Let's see who's
Two
doing it.
box.
You know who's doing it? My man Anthony Volpe. Let's get it. Not only is he picking it, he's raking, hitting the ball all over the place, right field, left field. The other night, bam, up the
Did
middle.
you
Looks
teach
like
him this?
A young D. Rowe. No, I didn't teach him this. Look at that. Shot. Right here to left field, little
He's an
slider.
emerging star.
Emerging star.
He
He's doing
forgot
it. I didn't
everything,
get-
Case. taught him.
MJ Melendez, hey man, this guy, the power has come. He was the second top prospect to Bobby Witt Jr. We're starting to see it, him deliver, absolutely raking. I'm not going to the stats, I need to. The power's arrived. He's already 3 homers already, last 7 games down the road. How about this guy? Uh-oh, Cardinals, you might have got rid of another good player here. Whoopsies. Tyler O'Neill, absolutely dominating 6 bombs to start the year. That's all he's doing is doing it out of the ballpark over the monster.
Take your shirt off, Tyler.
Get after it, brother. You're doing it 100%. How about this guy right here, Ryan McMahon? Let's get it, guys.
Yeah, he's savage.
Dude, this guy, let's
He's not fooling anyone. He's making like $75 million out there in Colorado,
big
by the way.
money.
I'm on to you.
Average exit velo, 94.2, D-Rose. Is that good?
Quarterback in high school, modern day.
Just like you, brother. Hey, but how about, did we forget about this guy? Hey, Mike Trout, just gonna let you know, still might be the best player in the game, just letting you guys know. Rockets out everywhere. Left center, right center. Do not throw this guy a heater, guys. What are we doing here? He's doing it. What are we doing it on that one? How about Spencer Steer? Let's go. Watch this guy in person, guys. Gap to gap, line to line. Absolute bullets. He's hitting everywhere. Yeah, I'm telling you. NL Player of the Week, Spencer Steer. We talk about all the guys out there with the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz, Spencer Steer.
What is that thing?
He's doing it.
Will Smith.
Dude, I mean, this guy might be the steal of the century. 10 for 140 for this guy, just leading the league in hitting. Ohtani, Freeman, Betts. Let's start talking Will Smith, guys. Doing it big time all over the place. And how about this? Let's go out to
the Naylor brothers?
Yeah, Josh Naylor starting to get some love. Hit over 300 last year, 97 stakes. He is doing it this season, guys. 2024, big double, big bomb the other day. His brother's in the lineup now. His brother's doing it. The Naylor boys are doing it. Josh Naylor, keep doing your thing.
You're unbelievable.
Let's go. I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
You're a podcast host. You're on Seth Meyers.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
And in honor of the event, we have a special guest trailblazer and an alumni of the Girls Baseball Development Camp, Jillian Albayati. Last weekend, she became the first athlete to play in both a Division I softball and baseball game in the same day at Cal State Marcus. It's Division II. And we're pleased to be joined by Jillian, who joins us now here on MLB Central. Not the first time that Jillian has been on the show.
She's a regular.
That's right.
She's a regular.
Jillian, thank you very much for the time. Walk us through what that was like to have an opportunity to make history at the Division II level, and tell us how this opportunity came about.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I'm like super grateful to get the opportunity. I think I went out there Sunday to throw an inning, but I barely got the notice that past Wednesday that they needed another pitcher because their bullpen was, running low on arms. So, I mean, couldn't turn down the opportunity and just went out there and threw strikes and did my job.
That's all. I remember when you were younger, Jillian, you participated in the Trailblazer series, one of MLB's first development camp opportunities for the girls baseball pipeline. What was that like?
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, such a long time ago, but I just remember going out there, you get to learn by like such incredible women in the game and just taking everything that you learn and really implementing it in the game. And it's awesome,
All right,
I really love my experience.
All right, take me inside that inning, and then I want to know how sore your arm was the next morning when you woke up.
Well, I hustled down to the field.
Yeah.
They were in the bottom of the ninth or top of the ninth inning. Had to get loose in like 5 minutes to get out there. So hustled out to the mound, threw some strikes, got 3 outs, hustled back to the softball field and played another game, but arm was pretty sore.
I was going to say, you woke up the next morning, you're like, I got hit by a bus.
Yeah.
Jillian, minus you, obviously you throwing fastballs and everything like that. What are your good secondary pitches? What is your go-to pitch to try and punch somebody out?
I mean, I got a good curveball, good slider, pretty good changeup. Yeah.
Let's go.
Jillian, for people at home that don't remember you coming on, tell people what you did in high school. Give them the record. Let them know who's on the show.
Not new.
So my senior year of high school, I got my team to the CIF championship game. First girl to throw in a CIF championship game.
Yeah.
And then
what was your record?
20-0.
Oh, let's go.
Jillian, I played high school softball, and we always played against the varsity boys, and they were an amazing team, but they couldn't hit our pitchers because it was coming out of the hand like this versus this, right? It was the different arm angle. What's the difference to switch back and forth? What's the biggest difference?
I mean, I think I've been doing it long enough that I'm able to go back and forth now, but definitely going from a softball, you have a bigger ball, and then going to hit a baseball, it looks like a golf ball sometimes.
Jillian, you're also on the USA Women's National Baseball team. The head coach there is Veronica Alvarez. She recently became the first girls baseball ambassador last month. What's the best thing about that experience and working with coaches like her?
Yeah, I mean, Coach V is amazing.
Too early.
She's out on the West Coast.
6:30, almost 7.
Yeah, come on.
Don't go on an empty stomach.
Right.
Of course not.
Hey, Jillian, best of luck in your college season at Cal State San Marcos and as Team USA heads into the World Cup this coming summer in July. We appreciate the time. Thanks a lot and congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
You got it. The Kansas City Royals just completed a sweep of the Houston Astros, just completed a 7-0 homestand, and we're pleased to be joined by two members of their starting rotation, Brady Singer, Cole Reagans. Earlier in the show, D-Row really did a great job profiling the offense, but the pitching staff, you guys have a starter's ERA of 1.96. What has been working right for you? Brady, you first.
Yeah, no, we've been rolling. I think we've just been kind of, we talk about passing the baton. Each starter's been going out there giving us really quality innings, and the bullpen's been shutting it down behind us. But no, I think just following one another, a little healthy competition, within the rotation has been really fun. So yeah, I think following each other and, getting after it.
What about you, Cole?
Kind of what he said, a little healthy competition. I mean, we're talking shop after the starter's done, in the dugout about what we see, that kind of stuff. That way you kind of have an idea if you're throwing in the next day or two against that team. So it's been awesome. I mean, just super fun.
There was a great shot. Bobby Witt a couple days ago, bases loaded, makes a play up the middle and shoots it. And it pans to you, and I believe it was either Michael Walker or Seth Lugo. Just watching the three, I'm like, oh, okay. They got 4 or 5 guys in this rotation that could do some damage. Like, you guys have kind of added some savvy veterans to the team, I think, that are going to help a lot.
Yeah, no, they've been great. We obviously get to sit there and talk to those guys.
Yeah.
They've had a long career in the big leagues and had a lot of success. So it's really easy for us to approach them and learn from them.
All right, we're about to do kind of a little bit of a fire drill here.
Here we go.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm taking Cole this way.
Cole's that way. Brady, you're with
staying here.
and Kate.
All right, Brady Singer, Team USA. So I got to know him for about a 5-6 weeks period. We're going to leave that on the back burner.
Hey, I enjoyed it. We had fun.
We know the truth.
We had fun.
We know the truth.
How was he as a manager?
It was great. Incredible. Very laid back, but, I mean, he'll go to war with you.
Boom.
Nailed him.
That was exactly what I was going for, Brady. But you have gotten off to a great start. And we love, I've been on you for a while, 2015, coming out of Florida high school. And I just want, we coach the kids. He's got, one of his sons is at Kent State, just absolutely killing it. And I try and tell these parents, your son's going to be some form or fashion of what he's currently doing. Like the move, he has a stock rhythm to what he likes to do. I just want to go through this before we dive into your pitch arsenal and everything. This is you back in high school. Let's get into a front end. You've gotten off to a nice start, 3-0, dominated the Houston Astros. You got 9 runs on the board. But I'm going to take you back in time here.
How long are we going?
We're going back to 2015 because I want people to see your windup has not changed much. This is you in high school. So take me through it. Like, who taught you this windup? And there you are in Florida. Nothing's changed. And then now, same thing.
No, in high school, I played for Chet Lemon's Juice. Played for Chet growing up, and
pause this.
There was we had I was watching other guys, and one of the guys had a really fast windup, and I said, I'm going to take it and roll with it. And I think it just gets me into a good rhythm. I mean, I like the speed. It gets me to my leg kick good, and then gets me into my back hip. Where I want to be, and I don't know. I think it's a rhythm thing.
Did any coach ever try when you got drafted try and change that, or at University of Florida change that?
Yeah, I tried to change it my freshman year at Florida, and just didn't really like it. Went back to it, went to the Cape Cod, and went back to the quicker windup, and kind of just fell into place.
And then when it works, and they say, and you're like, no, it's working. Don't talk to me.
No, it was a good idea. I was open to changing it because it really was extremely fast, and it could get me out of rhythm. So I was definitely open to changing it, but no, it just didn't work, and I went back to it.
I'm always checking out where the pitcher stands on the rubber, because I was a guy, you would be my nightmare, that two-seam little slider combination, east-west, moving the plate. Why do you stand on the first base side?
Yeah, I think it's easier to dominate the glove side with the sinker, on the first base side, and then running it in or away, into a righty or away to a lefty. Just kind of the angle that I'm at is easier to get in there, and we're looking at possibly more run with the sinker from that side, and then the slider as well. I can stay on that glove side. I'm obviously trying to get it down and away to a righty or down and in to a lefty.
All right, take me through. We're gonna have a couple ABs right here. Here's Correa. Is this your first start of the year, right?
Yeah.
So there's 93, perfectly placed. Then you get a call right here, 0-2.
Love that, thank you.
You go slider off. Pause this real quick. So my thinking as a hitter, 1-2, you showed me sinker in, sinker down again, slider off. This is the problem I had. You could go sinker in off the plate, which I would think is what you were going to do, or you can go slider away. You've turned 17 inches into 24. As a lefty, you liked his matchup a little.
What you just said really quick about setting up down the middle. I see that you guys do that. I know that they did it. Matt Quatraro had it also with the Rays over there. Do you like that? And can you explain that? Are you just trying to let your ball run? Do you like to catch a set?
We got to get on the mat for Lucas to light.
Yeah, no. I mean, I like being on the corners, but I do like having plate too.
Right.
I mean, you can obviously throw in more strikes, and that Rays, what you're talking about is being in the strike zone. Let them hit it. I think obviously the odds are in your favor, 0-1, 0-2. Trying to strike guys out if you're in the strike zone.
Wow, love that. All right, let's take a Jordan AB from yesterday. Is that four-seamer right there?
Yeah, four-seamer up and in.
We're going to talk about that because you added that into the arsenal.
Yeah.
And now we go nasty down and in slider right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just got to keep mixing up pitches with this guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously incredible hitter. I think there was no outs with runner on second.
All right.
With Jordan up, so.
Hold on. I had to show this because this second swing, Mauricio Dubon, get off me.
Yeah, I think that was one of the best I've ever had.
I knew you would love that. That's why I put that on.
We saved the ball too. We had the ball because we went in our dugout. Yeah,
so I want you to show when we come out of this and then nasty slider away. Again, taking 17 inches and making it 24. So pause this for me real quick. I want you to show the jib right here or whatever camera is going to lock in, how you hold your two-seamer and what you're thinking real quick.
Yeah, so we just got it in the middle. And this year I've actually started thinking about kind of dominating this index finger and actually on top of the ball. I feel like last year I couldn't get the sinker exactly where I wanted and it was a little bit under it. So this year we're kind of putting the finger over the seams and pushing down here.
And you're trying to stay on top of it?
I'm trying to stay outside of it, a little bit lower tilt here, but still keep that pressure on top and then get the ball spinning this way, to get that action.
Okay, real quick, bring up the board. We're going to finish up the tape. Eric Nays, researcher to the Stars, says, D-Row, Brady Singer's throwing a four-seamer. I mean, it's justifiable, 19%. Why'd you go to a four-seamer? What was the reasoning behind incorporating that into your game?
I mean, forever I've been more of an east to west guy.
Yeah.
Sinker, slider this way. We talked about going north-south. I mean, having a little bit depthier slider, and I'm trying to work on it. It's not as, obviously depthy as I want, but then we added the sweeper too. So kind of got north and south and then east and west, just trying to cover all quadrants, pitch them up more in the zone with the four-seamer. Has opened up just a lot of doors.
So you're a year away from a Cy Young. Honestly, you're going to have every quadrant covered.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that we
When we got on, and I'm going to throw it over here, because we can get into the four-seamer right here. We can get into your extension. But I'm telling you this, Brady, no lie. When all the coaches got on, when we first talking about the roster for Team USA, to a man, everybody was like, don't be shocked if Brady Singer ends up and goes on and wins Cy Young awards. I mean, that's what people are saying and talking about you. And run that back for me real quick, if you could. Is that possible? Because I don't think people realize you got kind of this low upshoot, but your perceived velocity is through the roof.
And that's probably helped out with the four-seamer with your slot.
That's
Your
nice.
slot being up on.
Yeah, so it's not a huge. I mean, it's not like the the four-seam carry guys you're seeing with 20 and 21 inches of vert. Right. It's a little bit lower vert, but with the lower the lower slot and the kind of upshoot is hoping that. Yeah.
All right, this was easy breaking down batter-pitcher matchups. Mm-hmm. What Cole's got to do?
Very afraid.
We got problemas.
Okay. Opening day, I asked JP Derosa his Cy Young pick, and he said this guy, Cole Reagan. So 10 questions, one-word answers. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I would like a word with you. Lights, please. Toughest hitter you've ever faced is?
Yordan Alvarez.
Just showed him in the skybox. Yeah. One word to describe Rex Hudler.
I don't know.
Crazy. Salvador Perez smells like blank.
The best. Always.
Seminoles or Gators?
Seminoles.
Come on! Boo! Best movie of all time, Cole Reagan's, is what?
I don't know, off the top of my head, Top Gun.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast.
What do you get?
I just like a, classic breakfast. Eggs, bacon, toast, coffee.
Can't go wrong. If you had to save one item from your house, what would it be?
My dog.
Oh. Best song of all time?
Best song of all time. Oh, gosh. I got to come back.
Okay. Favorite baseball player growing up?
Cole Hamels.
Will you pitch with a mustache this season, yes or no?
Probably not.
If you were royal, this is a hard one. If you were king, what would one rule be that you would enact?
I mean, if it was possible, it'd be no rough flights, but that's not possible.
I'm the same way. Oh my gosh, Cole, you got to go on turbulenceforecast.com.
Oh, man.
You don't like it?
I hate
flying into Denver?
Flying into here last night.
You're falling out of the sky.
Oh,
I can't.
God.
I can't.
I don't, yeah.
Favorite show on MLB Network?
This one.
This one. All right, should we go back to that last one? You had to save one item from your. Oh no, best song of all time.
The best song of all time. Oh, gosh.
Your country.
Friends in Low Places.
Friends in Low Places. Holy cow, he's like 5 years old.
Man. That is a good one, but that's like great.
Welcome back.
Right.
In the meantime, we're going to do a little Central Scribs, Robert. Is that right?
Yes, that is right, Lauren. According to the rundown,
he says not good.
we are not done with Cole Reagan and Brady Singer here, who are graciously joining us in studio. They're about to begin a series against the New York Mets. We're just walking.
Weather permitting.
We're taking people behind the scenes.
Is it raining out?
Let's go.
D-Row made a move, so I made a move. I know what's going on.
So Cole and Brady are going to show off their artistic skills. Coming up,
Of the red-hot Kansas City Royals, they're in town for a weekend series against the New York Mets. Cole Reagan, in fact, is going to be pitching on Sunday, but right now, can he withstand the white-hot pressure that is Central Scribbles? It's going to be Sean Casey and Mark Derosa against Lauren and the Royals, is what we're calling it. Sounds like
I like this
two kings,
sound of that.
kings and a queen.
That's right.
Oh,
That's what I can't.
It sounds like a Hallmark TV series. Okay, the category here, gentlemen, Major League pitchers.
Wow.
So we really narrowed down the category. Starting pitchers.
Okay.
Starting pitchers. All right, so let's be fair.
It's my turn.
Lauren, you're drawing first. Guys, you'll be guessing. Lauren, this is your answer.
Can we get a division?
I don't know if I can give you division. Once again, starting pitchers only. Feel free to look here, or you can look at the monitor behind. I'll get out of the way.
That's a cylinder.
He said cylinder.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's ice in a cup.
Yeah. Oh, nice hair. Yeah.
You can't get
Why
all
can't I
words.
do that?
You
He
can't draw
continues
words.
to try to defy the rules and write.
What's this?
Glass now.
What's
Glass.
There you go.
What did you draw there? What is that
What
word?
is that word? What is that
this
word?
is
That's his
a
long
handsome
hair.
Willy Wonka.
But what is
That
this
says
say?
NL West.
NL West.
NL West.
You can't read it.
All right. So Lauren,
I got
Mr. Penn.
Lauren and the Royals are on the board. Remember, feel
They're on
free
the
to-
board with that?
They're on the board.
Yes, he got it.
Remember, feel free to play along at home if you'd like. All right, Dero, you're first for your group.
Don't show Casey.
I didn't see it.
No.
I almost saw it, but I'm 90%. I got to play by the rules.
Remember, stay in the
Case?
batter's box.
Yeah.
Okay.
A duck.
Okay.
Oh, Logan Webb. No?
That's actually a really good.
Flying duck.
Yes.
Stop saying duck.
Sorry.
Anything other than duck.
Yes, it's Colorado Rocky pitcher Ryan Duck.
What is that?
That's a feather. Oriole.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Burns. Corbin Burns.
He got it. Corbin Burns is the answer.
Let's go.
Corbin Burns is the answer.
Bird?
It is kind of a duck.
I thought that was a bear claw.
I still
Bear
don't,
claw would have been good.
I still don't get it. Oh God.
Oriole,
That was a
bird,
duck.
Brady,
fire,
I'm going to ask you to step
Corbin,
to the easel,
Burns.
sir. You can either draw on this side or that side, whichever one.
I'm right-handed, so.
Okay.
What'd you say about Brady when he walked
This
in?
is
Rob?
your answer.
Okay.
And if you could stay either on this side of the batter's box or that one.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Amazing.
All right.
Okay.
He's got some. I mean, he's got the boots working.
Yeah. And guys, remember, you can look at the monitor here behind if you want to see. Once again, the category starting pitchers in
Looks like
Major
a truck.
League
Some
Baseball.
type of truck.
Car.
Major League Baseball. Gosh, the category. The path.
Wheel. Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler is correct. It's now 2-1 for Lauren and the Royals. That is excellent, Brady. You're
I should
kind of an
I
artist.
was trying to draw a semi.
Kind of an artist.
Cole's just sitting back there hiding.
Yeah. Okay. Here is your.
Oh, case now. Mind meld. Mind
Are you
meld.
serious?
Bobby Witt Jr.
And there's once again
I'm doing that.
category
What?
Bryce
Starting
Harper
pitchers.
Okay.
Pitchers.
All right.
Judge.
All right, you ready? Ready?
Got it. Go. Mountain. Ladder. Steeple.
Yes. Remember,
Roadway.
starting pitcher.
Road.
On the road.
No.
Hopscotch.
No. What? Hang on. Hang on.
Okay, we're already struggling right now. Okay.
You're drawing the same thing.
Look how good
Is that
this
a
is.
ladder?
Yes.
No, it's not a ladder, dude.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's the Eiffel Tower.
I'm sorry.
That's
We were
not
looking
the-
for JP France.
You'll see. That's not
The Eiffel Tower.
That's not the Eiffel Tower. Isn't that close?
You know what?
The lines.
What'd they teach you?
You can't draw.
What'd they teach you at Richmond? Spinning webs. You were spinning webs
I was
nationwide.
spinning webs nationwide. Don't they have things on the knife?
That's.
I know.
Don't worry, dude.
I like that he started a whole new page.
God, you can Eiffel Tower. Eiffel
Hold on,
Tower.
guys. I'm gonna do it better. Here you go.
Eiffel Tower.
Right here. Okay.
Can't compete.
Cole Reagan, you are at the easel.
You ever been to Paris?
Here is your answer.
Oh my gosh.
I think people need to start watching this show.
Oh my God.
Can I
stay in
confess
the
something? I
batter's
saw
box there.
it.
That'd be
I saw
So
it.
then you can't guess.
Okay.
saw it.
Brady,
You can't
Brady
guess.
Get it.
It's all on
All right,
Brady.
you got it. You got it, Brady.
Wait, why can't you guess?
Because she saw it.
Cheats.
I'm very bad about holding
She's a
it.
I
cheater.
don't. Excuse me. I am not. I just
Good
told you I
start.
saw it.
Yeah, really good.
We're off to a good start.
Right-handed?
Look at that one.
How about that?
Black rock.
Brady learning
Potato
something
chip.
with all of us that Cole
Look
Reagan's
at how
pitch is
little he's
left-handed.
drawing.
But
What
he
is that?
draws.
A picture for ants?
That's the front of a semi-truck.
That was Zoolander,
Yeah.
by the way.
Okay. All right, we're close. I think he's got something there.
Xylophone? I don't know.
It is a xylophone. It is it is Houston Astros pitcher Ron Xylophone. The answer we were looking for was Alex Wood. Always up to no good. Alex Wood.
I mean, that's hard too.
That's hard.
Can I
That's
ask?
hard.
Now
That's wood.
There's pieces of wood.
How am I supposed to
This is for the tie. This is for the tie.
Casey.
I didn't see it. I promise I didn't see it.
He didn't see it. He didn't see it. There's no way he saw
I
it.
don't know what Roflo's doing though. You're basically like, throwing it out there.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, I like to hang loose.
Come on, D-Row, lock in. You went to where'd you go? Penn.
Penn.
You went to Penn.
You know.
Exactly.
All right, once again.
I just drew a wheel.
Read about it.
The category starting
I
pitcher.
get loose.
Getting in there.
Read about
Get
it.
low.
Starting pitchers in Major League Baseball. Who could it be?
Oh, a chicken wing. Right there.
Okay. All right.
Chicken wing. Is that what you want me to think that? Chicken
Yes.
wing?
Think chicken wing. Yes.
Mound. Chicken wing on the mound.
That's right. That's it. You got it. Correct answer, Sean Casey.
I got nothing else for it.
I know, by the way. I know. The answer we were looking for, Max Fried.
Fried chicken. I don't know, guys.
That's
Where am I
hard.
going
That's
with Max
hard.
Fried?
That's so hard. Great job, though.
Who's putting these clues in?
Oh, boy. Okay.
Chicken wing on the mound. Got it.
I draw. This is for 2 points.
Can you?
So right now, Lauren and the Royals are up 1. This is for all the marbles.
Can you
This is for
cover
2.
it?
This is not a pitcher, okay? This is not a pitcher. This is a
Belly itcher. We should have walked. Do the walk.
Walk to the wall. Hey, guys, we really appreciate you coming in here. We know it's a lot, especially on a game day, so this is a real pleasure for us. Congratulations on all your success, and best of luck to you guys, especially this weekend against the Mets.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
That's Cole Reagans and Brady Singer of the Kansas City Royals joining us here in studio
Show him the
on
Eiffel Tower to
MLB
break.
Central.
Show him the Eiffel Tower to break.
Yeah, let's before we go to break, let's give you Sean Casey's Eiffel Tower. Be honest, when you saw here earlier. This is from Sean Casey. Wow, look at that.
There is a speed bump on the front. There is a speed bump on the front.